Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we return with round 2 of season 3 of the F1 Championship Edition career mode, this time round here for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live towards the end of last week, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. But we return today, we're back with a vengeance on this game once again. I feel like I've always in that scenario for some reason or another. Championship-wise, obviously, after the Bahrain Grand Prix, we did score, albeit it was just 1 point in a year where I'm hoping that we can try and wrap up the Drivers' World Championship there. Michael Schumacher, rather unsurprisingly, took the win ahead of Giancarlo Fisichella and Fernando Alonso there. But hopefully Toyota is going to be back this weekend. The Malaysian Grand Prix is one that I do quite enjoy, so fingers crossed things can go our way. Get yourself subscribed if you're new around here as well. We are mighty close to 125,000 subscribers, and let's hope as well that this track makes a return to Formula 1 because there's rumblings about it right now. Quickly though, before we get into this video, I want to thank all of the names you see on your screen. Without their continued support of the channel, none of the work we do here would be possible. And if you want to get your name featured on this list, you can click the join button or click the Patreon link down in my description below and support the channel from just £1 a month. You will also get access to weekly updates about everything going on behind the scenes, and also occasionally some early previews on videos. So yeah, a massive thank you to my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters, and let's get back to the video.
We're in Sepang, Malaysia for another scintillating hour of Formula 1 qualifying. Everything is ready, so without further ado, let's get on with session 1.
Well, heading straight into qualifying then here from Malaysia, the heavens have well and truly opened up this weekend. We are in for a very, very interesting qualifying session then. Anybody that has watched this series for more than a few episodes will know just how much better the AI are in the rain than in the dry. So we'll see if we can still make Q3. And to be fair, when I say if we'll see if I can make Q3, that implies that I'll be able to see anything at all. Because at the moment, I have not basically got any idea where we're going. I love that. About to start our first lap in anger here. We still haven't even been able to get all the temperature into the tyres just yet. Luckily, we'll get out ahead of that McLaren and BAR. But yeah, let's try and go for a lap then here. I just want to try and get a good benchmark so we know whether we're on the money or not. But yeah, especially in these conditions, not ideal at all there, as we'll get a little bit of slipstream from a Williams. Just about duck out of the toe at the last possible moment. We've got no one that really has set a benchmark so far. So we make our way out of the final corner though. Can we try and keep it tidy? It's been a pretty good lap on the whole. And it's going to be, what, about 142 thereabouts? Yeah, 142.2. Like I said, I've got no idea if that's going to be competitive. Well, casually then, 10 seconds clear of Takuma Sato there at the rear of the field. And this time round, I believe it is going to be Luizzi who sneaks through as Jacques Villeneuve out in Q1. Q1 then has given me a lot more confidence here. It also was really, really good for Jarno Trulli. He was second fastest at the end of the session, 2 to 1 and 2. I mean, I'd love to have a good rear gunner heading into the rest of the weekend, but will that pace stick around? Well, maybe there's an element of placebo to it as well, but rain does seem to be getting slightly less as we make our way through Q2. Not convinced it's going to be as good a lap time as we did in Q1. In fact, no, we're a good couple of seconds away. A 44.4 though, but that might still be competitive enough. Second lap then, pretty much has been perfect up to this point. I've hit pretty much every apex I think you can expect to hit in a very, very wet lap here. You can see Felipe Massa there. Oh no, he didn't dive into the pit lane. He just ran very, very wide out of the final corner though. I think this is going to be a big improvement of 41.3. And we were almost a second up in every single sector. I tell you what then, just like Bahrain, we have got the pace this weekend. Fastest again there in Q2. I don't want to become one of those drivers, though, that takes pole position every week and then doesn't win races. Otherwise lovingly known as Charles Leclerc. 7 minutes left then on the clock. I've made my way back out there, but this time round, look at that, the rain stopped. So I've actually come out onto a set of the dry compounded tyre, which might prove to be quite a big advantage. Pace has definitely improved still. AI now down into the 41s. But if the rain stops, surely we're going to be in a league of our own unless they make the switch. Right, come on then. This is a big, big moment for us as we get ready to start our first lap. Are we going to, in fact, have the pace to still go quicker than the AI, despite a big, big gamble over to the dries? Well, AI simply aren't improving at the moment. They're all still doing laps out here, but no one is going any quicker than the time Jensen Button is set earlier on. However, yeah, car does feel pretty quick at the moment. I reckon we might be about to dethrone him. Oh, there we go. Schumacher immediately. Whenever anything like that happens, Michael Schumacher, you can guarantee, will make the difference.
I'm fairly certain he'll be feeling some disappointment with that lap.
Oh, the Schumacher goes fastest then. Are we about to smash the German's lap time? I think we are. 1:39.3. So we go a second quicker than the Michael. The problem is, if the AI make the switch to dries, we have got to join. Well, we've just got to stay out here, haven't we? Get some more laps under our belt and pray that we don't see him make the jump. So I think they've kind of all accepted they're actually in a qualifying battle with each other, and we're probably going to be easily on pole position here, because as we make our way into the final corner, we're up again. For some reason, the Renault is still kicking up spray.
He'll want to do better than that in the race tomorrow. Before session 3, he'll have had thoughts about the front 2 or 3 rows for sure.
I mean, look at the advantage we've got there. Massa goes fastest, but immediately we go and steal it back. There is just one run left to try and make sure that Felipe Massa doesn't get the better of me. Felipe Massa then, he seems to be the only one that can get close to us at the moment. Renault's definitely out of it. But will we see the Brazilian improve again? We are about a second up at the moment as we make our way in towards the final corner. What a qualifying session this has been from Malaysia. We very, very rarely get changeable conditions. As Massa, though, is not going to improve, or if he does, it's not by enough. So we are going to be on pole position here, and we'll take it by another 2 seconds as well. Well, there we go then. What a ridiculous qualifying session it ended up being here from Sepang. It might have been Massa as well. He might have bolted on a set of the dry compound tyres, but yeah, everyone improving, but 2.5 seconds clear at the front of the field. However, we did that in Bahrain and it didn't go well for me, so let's see what we can do in the race. Quickly though, before we get into that, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Fanatec. Yes, I have used Fanatec gear now for many, many years, and they still are a dominant force in the sim racing space. If you're racing on Xbox or PC, nothing really comes close, and their PC offerings are still absolutely brilliant. If you're interested in ever shopping for any Fanatec products, it would be greatly appreciated if you would use my link down in the description below. At no additional cost to yourself, you massively help support the channel, and yeah, I just want to say thank you for Fanatec for their continued support.
We're here live in Kuala Lumpur, and this is the Malaysian Grand Prix. Sepang, on the outskirts of the capital, was designed to be a great challenge for the drivers, with wide sweeping bends, high-speed sections and tighter corners to create overtaking opportunities. The Malaysian Grand Prix is one of the most physically demanding events on the F1 calendar. Conditions are just about perfect here today. Clear skies and perfect temperatures on and off the track. The forecast is also good, and we expect it to stay like this for the whole race. You have pole. Second on the grid is Felipe Massa. Third is Michael Schumacher. Giancarlo Fisichella completes row 2. Fifth is Fernando Alonso. Juan Pablo Montoya takes 6th. Button is 7th. 8th is Kimi Raikkonen.
Once again then, Toyota hoping for a win today, expecting a win, still yet to win our Formula 1 Grand Prix, so I'm really hoping we can try and do that, not only for the team but also for ourselves, you know, rewrite the wrongs of last weekend out in Bahrain and prove that this is the year.
Dropped off. Make sure to get some heat in them before you start lining up the grid sequence. You've got to get some heat back into the tyres before you reach the final bend of the parade lap.
The engineer on this game, he still annoys me, but yeah, this has got to be the year we prove to those other drivers and those other teams we are here to fight for a championship. Toyota is here to fight for a championship, and after Bahrain, well, maybe others not so convinced yet or for whatever reason, unable to put enough temperature in the right rear, but hopefully that is not going to come back to haunt me here. It's Toyota ahead of both Ferraris and both Renaults. Those are the drivers we need to beat this weekend. We'll end up probably in a battle with Michael Schumacher, but as we wait for those cars at the rear of the field to line up on the grid, we are just going to lose so much temperature. So keep it clean and tidy at turn 1. I'm not worried if we lose a couple of places as long as we keep the wing intact.
You know the drill by now. Here we go. The race is go, go, go!
Massa did well.
You got off the grid well, as does Massa.
See what happens. Oy.
Corner. Massa leads out of the first turn. You're following him. Next is Fisichella.
Oh, there's definitely been a car gone at the back.
The yellow flags out, now overtaking.
I think that might be Villeneuve, but both Ferraris hounding me off the start of this race. Massa wanted to give me nothing through. Oh, I've been crashed into. What is this? Massa just wants to give me absolutely no space whatsoever here. Fisichella's moved past Michael, but the AI are getting the elbows out at the start of this one. Oh, yeah. Heavy. No! Why? Great. What is Felipe Massa doing, man? He just parks it on the exit of the corner, and, well, I tried to not drive through him, but we'll take the lead back. I'll have a nice 2-second advantage with it. Oh, no. No.
Car condition indicator. Your tyres have reached a good heat and grip level should be pretty good.
Oh, I gotta let the entire field by, man. Damn it. I just got a bit too leery on the curb there and heavy fuel at the start of this race. That has really hurt us, but someone already slowing down. That's the other BMW Sauber with issues. Don't hit the oil. So, Heidfeld out of the Villeneuve out of the Grand Prix. Heidfeld got tipped into a spin, and I've gone and lost 20 places in everything that's gone on.
The field looks like this. Massa is first. Fisichella is second.
I'm happy to hear that Jarno is inside the point-scoring positions at the moment, but yeah, we are once again on a bit of a fight back there as it goes Heidfeld. Heidfeld will try and take Montero. We'll get one out of it. And yeah, I just don't want to follow the AI. I just cannot follow the AI through the corners. You just never know where they're going to break. They're so happy to dive bomb you on entry. But yeah, on the exit of the corner, they seem to just stop. For some reason, we'll shift back past Montero. But yeah, we are certainly not out of this Grand Prix. Always got to be careful through there, though. I don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. Thank you for not turning in.
We need a lot of retirements for you to finish well. You're an 18.
No! Oh, man. Don't hit me. That curb. I've had no issues with it all weekend.
First position at the moment, 21st.
Why suddenly is that curb now impossible in the race? I don't mind being this far back from a Super Aguri on entry through that chicane, but yeah, like I said, no issues with that curb in practice or qualifying or anything, and I did a fair amount of laps here. Why is it only ever in the race do I discover these problems with these tracks? Oh, come on, Midland is so slow. How did I drive that thing to a podium?
Well done, your consistent driving is moving you up the field well.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Don't hit me. Thank you.
You're back in 21st place.
I'm really hoping this is the last time I got to overtake Yuji Ide this afternoon. If I spin off that curb again,
20th.
I'm going to be really, really annoyed there. I don't know what it is about it. I don't even feel like I'm using it too much, but all we can do, yeah, is just avoid that curb for the rest of the day. There's tyre wear as well. This Toyota is not good on its tyres. Oh, the other thing we've got to be careful of course, is just now that apparently that one curb and the AI in the braking zones. As, yeah, Montero, he'll give me some room on the exit. He'll try and squeeze me, but it's not a battle worth having. I mean, it's when you're getting it hooked up how much speed you can carry through some of this lap. Relative to him, Christian Albers, my first ever Formula 1 teammate. But it's nice to be quicker than something. It's down the inside. Oh, there we go. We'll get past Sato. We'll try and switch Heidfeld off at turn 1, which we will. So that's a double overtake. Right, Trakracer again. Switch him off the corner. It's the only way we can get round him. I mean, look at how far back you dive him from. There we go. There's a Renault already into the pit lane then, but that was probably the most audacious one. Yeah, starting to see some cars in the pit lane though. Fernando Alonso, one of the first front runners to really blink. But yeah, we are definitely still much, much quicker than Schumacher at the front. Oh, then Mark Webber. Williams next up. I mean, we're a long way back.
We're getting reports of an incident at turn 9. It's Webber! It's a retirement and a very unsatisfactory end to his race. He got involved in that scrape as well. It looks like he's got away scot-free.
Yeah, not my finest one there. Might have overcommitted on that one. Very, very surprised to see so many AI into the pits so early this afternoon. But, yeah, I think if Jarno isn't pitting, we'll box now. I hate it when you close up to the AI at the wrong places. That was certainly one of them there, but Coulthard, the man we replaced at Red Bull. No, thank you. Why now was that curb fine? Gotta try and remember where the pit lane is around this venue. There we go. Oh, easy. But yeah, we've definitely got the pace to still recover something here. But yeah, we'll wait and see as to how the second half race goes.
That's a gain of 1 place. In second, it's Trulli. Third is Barrichello. He's up from 4th. 4th is Raikkonen. Rosberg is 5th. In 6th is Coulthard.
9.1, not my finest, but we'll take it. Where are we going to re-emerge then in this Grand Prix? Surely still close to the points. We are P6, 17, okay.
While your tyres are blue, don't go crazy. Wait till they're green and you have optimum traction.
Someone has blown up though, apparently.
P16.
We've gone round the oil. I think that was Christian Klein, perhaps? Montero, come on, man. He likes to make my life difficult for me. Midland, clearly salty over the fact that I left. Sato. You just always get scared what the AI are going to do. They can be a little bit all over the road. Alright, we've got a load more cars in the pits though, so hopefully we're going to be back inside the points. So yeah, still I think Jenson Button and a McLaren out there. So yeah, the points are right here though, so we're definitely going to score today. It's just a question of how many points. And again, we will close up to a Trakracer at the worst possible point on the lap. I'm going to get a penalty for that. Yeah, there you go. 6 seconds, of course. Right, second time's the charm then. Have we got the straight line speed over Luizzi? No. That V10 is certainly still kicking out some ponies. And we have a look to the inside, however. Luizzi will probably need to pit now anyway. Which he does. So yeah, with a couple of other cars in, went up to 9th. Well, we've still got 7 laps to go then in this Grand Prix. And I'll be honest, if we can keep it tidy, the pace, we can probably still score a podium here. Come on then, Rubens. Let's see what you got in that BAR. We're a bit closer than we were on Webber. That's our round. We'll make the move work cleanly. But if ever there's a move I need to make sure I keep clean and tidy, it's got to be against our teammate there, Rosiano. Oh, just broke a little bit earlier than I was expecting. Come on, man, please. I'm so much quicker at the moment. I don't want to have a crash with them. I don't want to upset the team, but surely someone should be on the radio telling him to move. Well, new fastest lap of the day then. Even with all the fighting with Jarno, we were 4 seconds quicker than Jenson Button. Come on then, Jenson. Let's see what you're made of then. Could have been a threat for pole yesterday. Hasn't quite had the pace on Sunday, though. So, Jenson, come on, you're going to give me some room, man. I'll get clean round him. Ish. And up into 6th. We got oil down. Someone's got issues. Someone's going slowly. Don't know who it is, though. No, I can't see anything now. Oh, there it is. There's the oil. And we'll go for a dive on Juan Pablo Montoya at the same point. We might genuinely still be able to win this. Well, AI, yeah, really struggled with tyre wear today. Mine hasn't been much better, but it's certainly been better here. It's just a couple of laps to go. The gap between myself and Felipe Massa has got to be down to about 9 seconds, which sounds ridiculous, but the pace we've got here, anything is possible. Ah! Look at the run we've just got there, straight up back past Lando Alonso. Reigning world champion has been navigated. Next up then is the Michael. If I bin it now, I'm going to be so upset with myself. Down the inside of Michael Schumacher. And up then into P3. Back into the podium places. Michael, though, wants to try and get a run back on me. Most of the AI haven't been able to put up much of a fight this afternoon, but surely the German will. We'll do a Michael Schumacher on him then. Just squeeze him down the end of the back straight. 2 laps, 2 more cars. Come on. Well, Felipe Massa tried to drive me off the road twice early on in this Grand Prix. We returned the favour, and then after that, things have been very, very messy early on. But hopefully, as long as I don't spin again, we can still try and get a look in against the Brazilian here. Giancarlo Fisichella forever seems confined to P2. Oh, we'll have a look down the inside. And he's not going to be P2 anymore. Giancarlo Fisichella down to P3. The gap to Massa, less than 3 seconds. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, thank you, Giancarlo. Come on, please. He's caused a bit of a train. Ah! Right, well, Massa's won this then. Massa's gone. He's won it. But can we just now try and hang on to P2 here from Giancarlo Fisichella? Once again, a Toyota victory will elude them.
Has begun his last lap.
Last lap, Felipe Massa. Looks like he can win it.
Surely, yeah, we can't get Felipe from here. We are, yeah, 7 seconds back. So that is not happening then, but...
Only 1 lap remaining. The top 8 drivers at the moment are... Massa is first. You're second. Fisichella third. He slid down from second. Fourth, Michael Schumacher. Alonso is fifth. Montoya 6th, 7th is Button, and Trulli is 8th.
We've absolutely got the pace to win these races. It is just still the consistency on this game. It is so brutal. And let's not forget, I am able to do this on a controller, which I don't particularly enjoy driving with at the best of times on anything that isn't Forza. So those are my excuses, once again, creeping in, but we can absolutely fight for a world championship. We will absolutely get Toyota a victory sooner rather than later in this series. A P2 on paper doesn't seem too bad, but with the race we've had, boy oh boy, could it have been a whole lot more there. But it's just those little curbs here and there that make all the difference still on this game. Rounding our way though in towards the final couple of corners, Felipe Massa is going to make it a Ferrari double win to kickstart the year then. They are looking very, very quick and consistent still. Big points for us, though, will mean that, you know, none of the AI are too far away in the Drivers' Championship either after just 2 races of this season. Through the final corner, P2. I think I could be happy with that, but also, boy oh boy, we should be winning.
10 points and top spot on the podium. The Sepang International Circuit has again been a wonderful venue for Formula One racing. It's typical of the Herman Tilke circuits of the modern era. It's been on the Formula One calendar since 1999, and it's maturing very nicely as the drivers and teams get used to that sharp turn 1 and the extended long straights. Very technical in sections with sweeping left and right bends that have the weight shifting around the car. It's always exciting to watch an F1 car driven in anger around here. We've enjoyed it, we hope you have too. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time in Australia at Albert Park for round 3. Until then, take care.
Well, I'll be honest, not sure how I feel about heading back to Albert Park, because that is not a track I've had much success on in this game so far. But Williams, yet again, unable to get either of their cars to the finish line. But that means championship-wise, we're up to P5 there. Schumacher's still leading the way, 1 point ahead of Massa and Giancarlo Fisichella. So with the 2 races we've had to be 6 points off the top of the championship, I'm certainly not going to complain about that all too much either there. Only 9 drivers still have scored points after the opening couple of Grand Prix. And yeah, both Williams, 21st and 22nd there. Toyota, we jump Honda then. We're 1 point now behind McLaren, which is definitely another team that we should be beating by the end of the season there. But I think, yeah, trying to match Ferrari and Renault is going to be very, very difficult. Thank you all so much for watching, though. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon when Formula 1 returns in Albert Park.